Welcome back to Han's Romanian Test Kitchen, where I'm cooking Romanian recipes that I've never tried to cook before. I'm here with my grandma, as usual, and today we're going to be doing something that's in season for where we are in Canada, and something that I'm really excited to try because it's looked really interesting to me, but I haven't actually cooked it before. And that's something called mâncare de pui cu gutui. Cu gutui.
Gutui.
Yeah, which is chicken and quince stew. Quince, right? So quince.
Mâncare de.
Yeah. So this is quince. They're in season right now in Canada. They're in season right now in Romania as well. But it's something you need to cook. It's pretty much inedible raw. The one thing that we're going to have to navigate a little bit, the quince that we grow here in Canada aren't as sturdy as the European quince. So whereas in Romania, you might be able to add the quince with the chicken and just cook it for 30 minutes. Everything will be fine. They'll stay whole. Here in Canada, they're going to fall apart. So what I'm going to probably have to do is add them right at the end and then just cook them until they're just cooked through. Other than that, I think I'm ready to just give it a go and see if it turns out. So the first thing that we're going to do, Mama, is I'm going to need you to peel these guys for me. Peel them and then take out the core. While my grandma is getting these ready, I'm gonna start searing the chicken, which is gonna give a little depth of flavor to our stew. Get our pot on high heat, and I've got about 1 kilo of chicken thighs here. This recipe actually in Romanian is called stew of poultry and quince. So I'm assuming, duck, goose, whatever would also be good. Now that I'm speaking about it, I actually think duck would be amazing with this, but we're using chicken today. Let's season our chicken nice and generously. In our pot, we're gonna add a good amount of butter, about 75 grams or about 5 tablespoons. Seems like a decent amount of butter, but that's what the recipe says, so I'm gonna go with it. I'm just gonna add our chicken skin side down. We're not really looking for a really aggressive sear. It's just kind of like light golden brown color, just to bring a little bit of depth into the stew. So you don't need to stress out about like browning it for a really, really rich stew or something like that, okay? Just nice light golden brown. Once you've reached that color, pop it in a plate for later. Our chicken is browned on one side. I'm just gonna take the leftover fat and just pour it over the chicken. There's lots of lovely juice and brown butter in there, which is gonna make the stew super yummy. If you can see on the bottom of the pan here, there's lots of lovely brown bits that are still there. So I'm gonna actually deglaze this with a little bit of white wine and some plum brandy. We're gonna make sure all that good stuff comes off the bottom. And then we're gonna pour this over our chicken as well. Okay, so now in the same pot, we're gonna make a caramel. So we're gonna add a reserved tablespoon of butter, and we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of sugar to this. And we're gonna turn this into a nice dark caramel. All right, you can see a nice caramel is forming. We're just gonna take it a few more seconds. That's great. And then we're gonna re-add all of our chicken with the juices in here. Smell the wine, everything. It's smelling delicious. And then to this, we're gonna add a cup of chicken stock. So we're gonna bring this up to a simmer. We're gonna cook these chicken legs until they're about 95% ready. We're gonna add our gutui, our
Quince.
quince. My grandma knows more English than I do, okay? And then it should be ready to eat. So we'll circle back here in about 20 minutes and see where we're at. So our chicken's been cooking for about 20 minutes. It's looking pretty darn close to ready. And now I'm gonna add my quince or my gutui. See, mine have gone really dark brown. That's just because quince oxidizes really quickly. It's all gonna cook together and be brown anyways. I'm gonna bring this up to a really, really gentle simmer. It's okay if all your quince are not fully submerged. The steam's gonna cook them. And like I said before, we're using Canadian quince, so I've gotta be really delicate with these guys. Gentle, gentle heat so that we don't overcook them and they don't turn to mush. If you're in Europe or you have European quince, you could probably have added these quince at the beginning with the chicken and they'd be totally fine. So let's give this 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and we'll check back and they should be ready to go. So these guys have been cooking. They seem pretty much ready to go. Should we give it a try? See what it's like?
Just a little bit of chicken.
A little bit of quince. I'm curious because you don't really like sour things, right? And the quince will be a little bit sour, so we'll see.
It's okay. It's good. It's very good.
You know what's really surprising is how much depth of flavor you get in the actual sauce. I love how there's quite a bit of acidity from the quince. I do wish we had European quince that wouldn't fall apart like this, because you can see ours are kind of like getting a bit mushy. But other than that, it's really good. Maybe with like some mashed potatoes, right? This would be very delicious. I think that was another success.
It's delicious.
Mancare depui cu gutui.
Gutui.
If you have quince lying around, give it a go.